Okay, sorry.
你在那边就好。
对，因为左手边这一位是他们那个就是对其他国家的一个经理，然后中间这位是他们的讲师 Marcel， 然后这个是新成员。
Okay.
Okay, we are going to introduce our work with only the fragrance that you already have to sell. So Matteo will make the history brand that is really interesting and can help you in the first moment of the sale, when the client, the customer arrive.
OK， 所以一开始他当然会从那个品牌故事先开始，先介绍一些他们历史沿革，然后另外呢会再讲就是更细节关于商品的部分。OK。
Okay, please Matteo.
So, I will start introducing the history of Dr Vranjes, how the brand was born and was created. Everything was born when Dr Vranjes was just a little child, because his grandfather was a dealer in precious fabrics, and he was used to collect essential oils, a small bottle with essential oils.
OK， 所以他们这个公司呢，就是 Dr Vranjes 他之所以会对这个香氛有兴趣，是因为他的祖父本身是一位丝绸跟那个精油的一个贸易商，所以他从小其实就一直都有接触这方面的事情。OK。
And all the nephews were curious to know, to see all these colored bottles. Just Dr. Vranjes, Paolo, the little Paolo, was curious to understand why every essence was able to give a special sensation, and why by mixing them we were able to reach a new sensation and a new perfume.
OK， 就是因为他从小有这样子的一个环境，所以他因为他本身对于不同的香味就很有兴趣。那因为他从小有接触这样的环境，他就可以去玩很多不同的混合，然后从里面得到很多的那个新的趣味，这样子。OK。
So when his grandfather saw this interest from Paolo, he decided to introduce him to the world of perfumery. So when Paolo was at the age to choose the studies, the university, he chose for pharmacy with a specialization in cosmetics.
Oh, okay. 所以他在那个上大学的时候，他就选择了那个跟那个对药物学，然后跟化妆那些，就是比较细部一些化学的领域有关系的。Okay.
That's how I started to study the world of perfumery in a scientific way, because behind the perfumery, behind the fashion, you.
这还没有站好。
Just a moment， 那个电台去哪？
断线。
哦。
还是接网路线有？是你接有？啊？Wait a second. 还是我们
他那边
不要影像，只有
Okay.
Okay, you're back.
Okay.
Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, still here.
Perfect. So I was saying, all the world of perfumery needs a scientific knowledge in a chemist, because it's a matter of mixing the molecules that lead us to a perfume, to a sensation that we want to give. So he decided to study chemistry and cosmetology, and he started by creating cosmetics.
Okay.
We still produce cosmetics for the best beauty farm and spas in Italy.
OK， 所以 其实香氛它本身就是一个化学的一个反应，你要去提炼出从很多不同的东西里面提炼出它的香味，然后再做一个很精密的一个混合。然后他们本身呢，之前是从做化妆品开始的，那一直到目前为止，化妆品还是他们公司一个很重要的一个商品。这样子。OK。哦天哪！啊，又不行。
Non capisco perché si crede che quella sia meglio.
Hold on 咯。
Però l'esposizione di Acciavista non è male, eh?
断断续续。
Non è anche carino.
你是说没有影像会比较稳吗？
对啊，我有接那个网路线，他现在是有可能是他那边的网络比较不稳。
哎。他们那边好像
直接把这个
有啊，他现在已经直接接了、啊，所以不知道是他们。
Hello。
又在重播。
下次一个叫他录成 video 就好。对。
Sì, okay.
Hello,
Hi.
Annie.
Yes, we can hear you.
Ho sentito parlare.
So maybe we just turn off the camera.
No, wait a second. 不然他会没有。
其实看我们也没有用啊。
他们看我们。看到他们吧。所以他们的问题还是我们的问题。
我们的应该还蛮稳的，因为我们的那个。因为我上次跟阿玛尼也是这样子，他那边都会一直断。
他们那边讯号本来没有。
怎么办？Hello。
Annie,
Hello. Hello.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. 好像他们那边还是不行。对啊，但是他们的声音也是，他们那边一直断。对啊。Hello, Veronica. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. 那个怎么办？
E il primo quarto d'ora è andato.
Hello.
Secondo me non sono messi d'accordo con lo Stato, che ha dato il consenso di una massa.
Hello. Hello.
We can hear you.
哇。
重播一次啊。
Hello?
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 Yes? Can you hear me?
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello? 又重播。你们有上图书馆看吗？
他们说上一次有上过一次。
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear us?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
Good.
perfect. Vediamo. Can you see us?
Yeah,
Yes. Yes, we
Okay, we don't see you, but
It's not a problem.
it's okay,
It's okay.
yes.
so I was saying, it started with working with cosmetics, and we still work with cosmetics. In 1983, he started. He opened his first laboratory, where he started creating cosmetics and fragrances. And he could see that people love the fragrances. And so in 1996, Dr. Vranjes created the line Fragranza d'Ambiente.
OK，所以一开始他是先成立一个小工坊，先开始进行那个化妆品跟保养品的部分。然后1996年的时候，他们开了第一家那个 Dr Vranjes 的公司成立这样子。
对，96年之后，他们才开始转向香氛，从化妆品跟保养品这个部分转到香氛这块领域。
OK。Yep.
And from 1996, we started distributing the product in Italy first, and then we opened the market also in around the world. Now we are in I think 67 countries in the world with distributors or shops like yours.
Yes. 所以一刚
And in Italy we have about 300 retailers.
OK, just a moment.
Yeah.
所以一开始是哦，一开始他们是只有在意大利本身，那现在他们在全球。
We also have 7 shops, direct shops with the brand Dr. Vranjes. 3 are here in Florence, 1 in Milan, 1 in Rome, 1 in Venice, and 1 in Arezzo, that is a city close to Florence.
所以他们在意大利有7家旗舰店，光是佛罗伦斯就3家了。
In all our stores, the concept is the same that you have to give to the customer, which means a knowledge of the product and of how to use the product. That's why we start now with the description of the fragrances that you have and all the products, all the gift box. And the sizes and how to use the fragrances.
OK， 所以不管他们在全球有多少家门市，他们公司的那个 philosophy 都是一样的，包含他们的包装、他们瓶子的形状、他们所有的香氛的口味，全部都要保持一致的一个品质跟定位。OK。
Okay. So as you can see by the bottle that you have behind, our bottles are inspired by the shape of the Cathedral of Florence, the Duomo, that you can also see here. This is the shape that reminds the shape of the church.
Yes.
所以那个瓶子的外形是佛罗伦斯的那个天主教堂的那个形状这样子。OK。
This shape is made expressly for us. It's a trademarked design.
OK， 这个瓶子的形状只有他们可以用而已，这是有注册的。OK。
And it's made to remind the concept of made in Italy and made in Florence.
OK
because all our products are made here in Italy.
OK，所以这就是它是一个证明，就是所有的他们的香氛，所有的不管是瓶子也好，蜡烛也好，所有的产品都是在佛罗伦斯当地制作生产。OK。
So I show you first the sizes.
OK。
And I give you some hint of how to propose the sizes. You have the small bottle. The smallest bottle that you have is the 250 milliliters. This is good for about 10-15 square meters, which means a small room.
Hello?
The other size is the 500 milliliters, which is good for about 20-25 square meters.
OK, just a moment. 所以250 ml 的就是适合10到15平的空间使用，然后500的，他刚刚说20到25这样。OK.
When the fragrance in the bottle is finished, you have the refill that you can use to fill once the 500 milliliters or twice the 250 milliliters.
OK.
When you sell the fragrance, you give the customer a set of sticks. The set of sticks must be used all.
250跟500是最热卖的。OK.
When you open a 250 milliliters bottle, you have a set of sticks with 10 sticks inside. You have to place all the sticks inside the bottle because they close the neck of the bottle.
OK.
So the fragrance evaporates only by the sticks and not by the neck.
OK, just a moment. 所以他给我们每一个不同尺寸的香氛的那个墨数，它都搭配好一定的扩香烛的数量，就是刚刚好是符合它的瓶口设计的，然后可以最能够发挥它香氛的一个那个效果。OK, go ahead.
This is important because sometimes customers will ask if they can put just a few sticks because they want less perfume or they want the fragrance that the fragrance lasts for more.
Yeah.
But this is not true because if they use just a few sticks, the fragrance will evaporate by the neck and they will lose the fragrance and they will ruin it. Because if the bottle is open, the part that evaporates first is the alcohol.
OK. 所以其实他是说，有的客人可能会想说啊，我放少几支扩香烛会不会就是挥发消耗的慢一点？其实不会，它会反而因为跟空气接触的面积更大，然后让它的酒精挥发的更快，然后香味就会变掉。OK.
When you sell the refill, you give the sticks together for the refill.
OK.
To refill the bottle.
For each refill, you have to choose in the new order form the correct stick that you want to sell with the refill.
Yeah.
You can choose the small for the 250 or the big for the 500.
OK, yeah, I saw your email.
Okay, two different. Black sticks are only for Rosso Nobile.
Yeah.
This is important because if you put the black sticks inside another fragrance, you will ruin the fragrance.
Oh, so it's a special bamboo
Yeah, the
for
black
the.
sticks are only for the black fragrance, Rosso Nobile.
OK， 所以就是只有那个经典香氛款那个 Rosso Noble 是用黑色扩香烛嘛，它是有特别帮它设计。对，它的那个黑色的扩香烛成分会有一点点不一样，然后是最能够发挥它的效果。如果放到其他的香味里头去的话，他是说效果会比较不好。我可能要再跟他问一下它的成分啊，因为他们因为他们现在正在写新的那个成分表，所以等我收到的时候，我再发给大家看。OK, go ahead.
So the next size that will be available is the 1 liter and 250. Just to show you, this is the 500 milliliters. It's a size between the 500 and the 2.5 liters that you have.
I'll send you the presentation within today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Because this is just is a launch of the new bottle.
Ah, okay, great. I'll let you know.
Just to show you all the size.
Size, OK。所以他们今年刚新出了一个1.25 ml 新的样品，等我收到了再转给你们看一下。OK。
When you refill the bottle, we always suggest to refill when the liquid is about here. It's better to avoid to completely finish the fragrance, because the less air you have inside the bottle, and the more it would last.
Oh, so when it consumes like 1 to 5 quarters, then you have to refill first.
This is good for all the bottles.
Okay, so for all the size.
500. When it's about here, you can just start to refill.
OK， 所以他是建议是说，不管是什么 size 的香氛，最好在它消耗到大概1/5的时候，就要建议客人最好就加香氛进去了，因为他是说尽量减少瓶子里面有太多空气的机会。OK。
The box that you have is this, where you have the 100 milliliters fragrance and the small spray.
Yes.
We suggest this just for as gift, because a small bottle like this is not able to perfume a room. We usually suggest it for a wardrobe or for a small bathroom or for the desk.
Okay.
If somebody wants his perfume only on the desk, for example, in the office.
Okay.
So we suggest this that has a small spray just to refresh the perfume.
Okay.
This is not a product that we suggest to sell for home, to perfume a room, because it is not enough.
Okay, I see. 所以他是说，像他们那个礼盒组，比如说100 ml 以下的，其实他是不太建议是拿来当做真的是家庭用的香氛，因为它的分量是不够足以就是充满整个空间。他是说建议就是这是送礼的一个选择，然后它可以放在比如说衣柜、更衣室这种比较小的一个空间里面，或者是说办公室的书桌上面做一点点那个就是香味，整个空间香味的一个调和，这样子就 OK 了。但是如果要放在比如说客厅啊、卧房或者是餐厅，那个都不太好。OK。
It's important to give the right size for the right room, because if a customer buy a small bottle like the one in the set for a room, he will be disappointed.
Okay.
Because he will not perceive the perfume in the room. So it's very important to suggest to explain very well that the size of the bottle must be the right size for the room.
Okay, we understand. 所以他就是说，就是在跟客人介绍的时候，希望大家就是可以提到，就是墨数跟空间的一个比例值的关系，尽量还是建议客人照就是他们原厂建议的一个墨数去做推荐，才会使用比较好一点。Okay.
And remember always to tell to the customer when they buy the fragrance that they can buy the refill when the fragrance is finished, because this is the best way to let the people come back in the shop.
Okay.
It's not a product that we sell just once, but it's something that you can buy, and then you can buy the refill, so you come back, maybe you see something else, and you buy something else for another room, or for a gift, or for other purpose.
Okay, sure. 所以他们出补充品的意思，当然就是希望这个生意可以一直不停的持续下去，然后保持客人跟我们之间的联系啦。Okay.
Okay. So, and you also have the spray,
Yes.
the 100 milliliter spray. this is good just to refresh the fragrance or to spray, for example, if you have the fragrance in the living room and you're waiting for friends, you can just spray it in the entrance just to refresh the air in the entrance and to have an invitation to the living room. It's not suggested to sell alone because it doesn't contain any gas, which means that it won't remain in the air for more than 20-30 minutes. Mm-hmm. So it's just to refresh or to perfume in a particular moment. It's not something that you use to perfume the home all day long.
Okay, I see. 所以他说喷雾其实我们喷在空气中，它大概只能维持20-30分钟的一个味道，所以它主要是用来，比如说你想要特殊的时候，比如说你要办活动之前，你稍微喷洒在空气中，改变一下空气的气味，然后做一个不同的一个变化，这样子。
We usually suggest to sell the product about the size, starting by explaining to the customer the sizes and the size of the room. For example, when I sell the product, I tell to the customer, we have several sizes. This is the small, 250 milliliters, that is good for a 10-15 square meter room. Or we have the 500 milliliters that is good for a 20-25 square meters room. And then you ask the customer which size they need. Mm-hmm. Because in this way you give them the opportunity to understand which kind of room they have and which is the right size for them. We suggest to avoid to start by saying, yes, this is the small size, the price is I don't know, $50, or this is the medium size, the price is $80, because you will give the customer just the idea of the price and not the importance of the size.
Okay, I see. 所以他是说，建议，因为他本身是做业务出身的，那他是说他通常跟客人介绍的时候，他会用，就是询问客人他的房间的多大尺寸，然后来带到说跟我们的产品的貌数的一个关联性，而不是直接先告诉他说，哦，最便宜的是多少，最贵的是多少这样。他会用这样的方法，就是从客人那边就是多套一点资讯出来，然后这样我们就方便跟客人做介绍。Okay.
Another important thing is when you show the fragrances to the customers, to spray the fragrances on the blotter card and don't let them smell by the bottle, because if they smell by the bottle, they will smell the alcohol.
Ah, okay, I see.
And they just confuse the nose. This is important to explain because people is used to arrive and say, oh, just let me smell the fragrance, and they do like this. This is not good.
Okay, I see. 所以他是说他们会用像香水一样用试香纸来做一个闻香的动作，原因是因为它香氛里面还是多少含有一些酒精的成分。如果说直接就着瓶口闻的话，或者是直接拿着那个扩香烛去闻，其实他们会闻到很多就是酒精的味道，而不是香味真正散发出来的味道。所以就是一定要用试香纸给客人。Okay.
So you can just explain to the customer, please, just let me show you the fragrances, because smelling by the bottle is not good because you smell the alcohol and you just confuse the nose. If you're interested in something in particular, I can let you try them by the blotter card. That is the best way to perceive the perfume in its right way, its right form.
Okay, we understand. 对啊，是说那个酒精它会对就是客人有不好的影响啊，而且那个香味出来可能就不是那么的，就是前中后可能就分不太出来，真的闻不到它真的味道。Okay.
When it's important to keep the blotter cards close to the testers, so you can just take the blotter card from the glass and you just have to spray 2 or 3 times from a certain distance to allow the fragrance to be distributed on the blotter card in a regular way.
OK， 所以他是说试香的话，他是建议喷2到3次，然后均匀的喷洒在那个试香纸上面。当然就是。
Another thing that people like is that after you spray the fragrance, you smell. You wait a moment to let the alcohol evaporate, and then you smell it first. This is good. This is good for two reasons. The first reason is that you give the customer the image of somebody who knows what is doing. Mm-hmm. And it's important because every time you smell the fragrance, you remember the things that you learn about the fragrance, you know about the fragrance. You can perceive the freshness or the warmth. You can perceive if it's fruity, which kind of sensation it gives. So you have more things to say to the customer.
Okay, I see. 所以他是说，我们在拿那个试香纸给客人的时候，就是这整个动作都是由我们同仁来做执行，然后就是跟香水一样嘛，你喷好以后，你一定要先晒一下，让那个酒精先散掉，然后你自己也可以先闻一下味道。那他说这个动作其实有2个含义，一个是就是让你看起来专业，你知道你自己在干嘛；另外一个就是就是讨假包，你可以先闻一下，这个味道其实里面应该含有什么，然后你就更好跟客人做介绍。好的 ，OK。
Okay, so and then you start presenting the product.
Okay.
The first questions usually are what kind of perfume. If you are a customer, I ask you, what kind of perfume are you looking for? Something fresh, something sweet, or do you like citruses, spicy, woody fragrances? And from that, you can start understanding. Sometimes people just say, I don't know. So you can just ask where they would like to use the fragrance.
OK， 所以其实就跟我们去外面买香水一样的意思，就是你一定会可能先问看看客人他有没有什么喜欢的味道，然后你就可以去从我们的商品里面分类去找。如果说他都完全没有任何的概念的话，就可以先从他想要的区域去，因为其实就是之前我们那个资料，它其实每一种香味它都有建议使用的区块，所以这也是另外一个切入点。OK。
So, why you have to ask where they would like to use it? Because there are some fragrances that are particularly suggested for some rooms, and some fragrances that we suggest to avoid to place in some rooms. For example, in the bedrooms, we suggest to avoid the spices, because if you don't sleep very well, or sometimes you have some problem sleeping, the spices are not suggested, are not the best choice.
Okay, I see. 所以就是像刚刚我们讲，就是我们上次公平台那个介绍的最后面都有讲说，每一种香味它可以适合在哪里。比如说在卧室，因为你就要比较安神嘛，比较宁静的感觉，就不太适合放太强烈的花果香味，或者是有比如说胡椒啊、麝香之类太强烈的味道。OK。
So you won't suggest fragrances like fuoco, or ginger and lime, or spezie rare.
Yep.
You will suggest more something like aqua, west, lavanda timo, or amber, if you want to suggest something warm.
Okay, I see.
Because these are fragrances that are relaxing and very delicate.
OK， 所以他就说卧室，比如说像那个阿夸啦、amber 啦，然后什么 lavender 那些就是比较凝神的。OK, go ahead.
For an entrance, we usually suggest something fresh and light, because when you enter in a room, in a home, if it's your home, of course, you will love the fragrance you choose. But if you have friends that comes in your home, they may be a little, I don't know how to say, intimidated by a strong perfume at the entrance. You can use a strong perfume in the living room, but for example, for the entrance, you can use something fresh and light. You can use aqua, you can use ginger and lime, you can use west, you can also use east or magnolia and orchid, because they're fresh and light.
Okay, for living room.
What?
For living room and
For the
entrance.
entrance.
OK。所以他说，像那个，比如说玄关地方，他就建议选一些比较对清爽、比较提味的味道，像 ginger lime、aqua、east、west 那一种，就是比较清爽型的，不会太重的味道。他是说，因为可能重的味道可能是我们自己喜欢，然后放在卧室或者是 living room，可是玄关就是每个人进去的感受不一样，他是希望可以比较提神、比较清爽，这样会比较好一点。OK。
For the kitchen or the dining room, we avoid to suggest the flowery or woody notes, because they may disturb when you eat them.
Yeah.
So you will not, or the flowery. So you will not use east, green flowers, magnolia orchidea, west. But you suggest something like calvados, like melograno, pompelmo cassis, rosso nobile.
OK, I see. 所以他说，像餐厅的话，就是比较果味太重，像最旁边那个粉紫色的那一款，对，那个就是瓜果味太重，然后可能就会影响你们出的那个菜色的味道。然后他是说，尽量像他们今年款系列就很适合放在餐厅区这样。OK。
For the living room, we don't have restrictions, because you can use everything you want. Of course, aqua or west are very light, so you will need very big bottles to perfume the same area. To perfume a big area like a living room.
OK, I see. 然后他是说，living room 客厅区的话，它就没有什么特别的限制。但是如果像是比较清爽型、比较淡的味道的，可能你就需要更大的瓶，对你才可以达到一样的效果。那像瓜果味那种比较重的，或者是像那个 Rossanobu 这种甜酒味的，就是一小瓶，可能你可以达到跟清爽的大瓶一样的效果。这样子。OK。
Anyway, you find all these instructions also on the catalog.
Yes, we have. Yeah.
In all the catalogs, you have the notes that are inside the fragrance and an idea of the place where to use it.
Yes.
It's important that you try and you smell the fragrances, because if you read on the catalog, for example, on aqua, you find the aromatic notes of basil leaves. But this is just an ingredient. You don't perceive the basil directly in the aqua. It's just to give a certain sensation.
Okay.
You have to smell and understand what are you really smelling. Because when you explain a fragrance to a customer, you have to tell them what they are perceiving. If you speak about something that they don't perceive, they will be confused by this.
Okay, I see. 所以像他说，他们的这个目录啊，就是之后会来更多本了。就是他，因为他前面其实就已经有详细的介绍说每个香味它可能就是展现出来的香味的内容跟它的一些成分，然后还有它适合用的区域。那其实这个所谓的一个介绍，它是算是一个提醒，就是算是一种引领。那当然实际要怎么样跟客人陈述你们的感受，就是大家自己要去 去体会、去转换，用你们自己想到的话术来跟客人介绍，才会更容易贴近客人想要听的东西。如果只是就是像我们品牌故事这样翻译好的讲出来，可能客人听了也听不懂这样。OK。
Let's do an example. Can you spray the fragrance aqua on a couple of plotter cuts just to smell now? So I explain you what I'm meaning now.
OK, just a minute. 拿那个阿夸稍微喷一下。就是大家闻得到这样子。你站那么远是有，对，你站那么远是有听到。OK.
Okay, so if you smell aqua, you perceive the marine notes, the white musk, that are the main notes of the fragrance. Is what everybody perceives. At the end, when you are talking about the fragrance, you can also add that there are some notes of basil that are used to give the sensation of the Mediterranean Sea. But you don't have to start with here you perceive the basil leaves with the ozone note because you don't perceive the basil immediately, and it's hard to explain the ozone note.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's better to use easy words.
Yes.
Something that everybody can understand.
Okay, I see. 所以他是说，比如说像阿垮这个，就是因为阿垮这个名字，其实它就是跟海洋有关系，所以喷出来的时候，就是我们当然不可能先介绍哦，它这里有巴西利的叶子啊，什么什么之类这样子，而是可以用一个联想性，比如说你想要爱琴海啊、波罗的海什么之类，就是这种情境式，就是对海洋的味道这样，很差很多。对，就是之类，他是用这种引导式的方式介绍给客人。OK。
Okay. So, if you want, we can just see the fragrances, and I can tell you what we usually tell to the customers.
I'm sorry, just one more time.
Okay?
Yeah, you want to introduce more fragrance right now, or?
I explain, I tell you, I have here the list of the fragrances you are selling.
Yes.
I just tell you what we usually tell to the customers
Okay.
as main notes, as main explanation of the fragrance.
Okay, I see. 所以他现在是手上有我们所有进的商品，然后他用他们怎么介绍的来告诉我们这样子。Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, so we already, I already told you the aqua.
Yeah. Yes.
Then you have the ambra.
Yes.
Amber is an elegant classic note with colonial notes, which means there are woody dry notes like the patchouli and the sandalwood.
Okay, so
It's an elegant fragrance that we can suggest for bedroom, living room, or elegant offices.
Okay, just a moment. 所以他现在要介绍的是 Amber， 他是说算他们优雅系列的，对。然后对，他是说通常他会在比如说比较古典的一种氛围里面的 living room， 或者是说他自己个人的书房之类的适合用。Okay.
Then East is a fragrance that is inspired by the flowers of the East. This is a fragrance that the inspiration comes from a person who lives in Italy.
Uh-huh.
So it's our East.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
This is important because it's another thing that you can use to say that the company is Italian and everything is made in Italy.
Yes, okay. 对，然后他是说。
So here you have the jasmine notes, the ylang ylang.
檀香味比较木质的，然 然后现在他跳到 East 了，他是说他有用了一种特别的，我忘记他这个中文翻什么了，这一种树，对，然后其实是他们有禅木，对，他是说他们在意大利的东方，东方不是真的是东方这样子，不是亚洲国家，而是意大利的东方的起源这样。Okay, Matteo.
Okay, the East is good to use in a living room or in a lady bathroom or also in an office because it's a flowery fragrance but it's not heavy or too sweet. It's something that you can use in a professional place.
Okay, just a moment. 所以他说，因为这个也是有木头，比较木质花香调的，然后它的那个花香味比较没有那么重，所以其实也很适合放在办公室。East 还在 East， 对。Okay.
Okay, the next fragrance is a fuoco. Fuoco means fire. This is one of the first fragrances created by Dr. Vranjes. This was one of the fragrances that was created for the spas, for the massage zone.
Okay, you mean in Italy?
Yeah.
For massage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's made with a base of sandalwood and dry and warm spices like cinnamon, star anise, cloves.
Okay, just a moment. 所以他说这个 Fuoco 是在它的意思是火的意思啊，所以它也可以适合，像他就讲说，他们以前是用在比如说桑拿啊，或者是那个 massage， 对那种比较强烈的，因为它是里面是有比如说像肉桂那种比较强烈的味道，所以适合放在一个比较特别的区块里面。对，三温暖这种。Okay.
The first fresh fragrance of the strongest is ginger and lime. Here you have the name that already explain you the ingredients of the fragrance. It's a strong fragrance. It's good. It's very good for the offices because it helps to concentrate, and it's also perfect for the medicine doctor offices because it gives a sensation of cleanliness and freshness. And is also a very energizing and good fragrance for a young living room.
OK， 莱姆跟 ginger 就是因为它的味道呢，其实很多牙医诊所或者是诊所他们用到这个部分，因为它能够净化你的心情，然后也不会让你太过躁郁，然后它也具有强烈的一个味道的因子在里面，就这样。OK。
Okay.
Ginger 是强的。
Green flowers is another fragrance that is good for all the house because it's good for bedroom, it's good for the entrance, it's good for the bathroom, and it's good for some kind of offices where you just want a fresh light sensation. Green flowers has a green tea base with orange and lemon flowers and just a hint of vetiver that gives the green fresh note.
这个 green flower 的话呢，它比较有提升的一个想法，它会让味道变得比较清新，所以它很多地方都可以使用，就在家里面，不管是客厅、卫浴，或者是就是你包括你的进门的 entrance 的地方都可以用到。所以它的一个好处是说，它的味道会让你的鼻子有一个焕然一新的感觉，有点像换味的感觉，所以这个 fresh。OK。
Another fresh fragrance that is good for the bedroom is lavender and thyme, lavanda timo. This is good for the bedroom because it's good for the bedroom or for the relaxing area because the lavender is used in aromatherapy as a relaxing perfume, and the thyme is an antibacterial essence. So it's perfect for the bedroom, but it's also good for a classic and for a classic living room or for an entrance.
OK， 那薰衣草呢？因为本身它是具有放松的一个就是疗愈的作用，所以其实不管是房间或者是说一些客厅，其实也都可以使用。那如果说客人喜欢，就是他觉得他压力比较大的，他可以用到这种比较具有放松效果的拉班达这种东西。它本身就是薰衣草的油有疗愈的作用。OK。
Another flowery fragrance is magnolia and orchid. This is one of the fragrances that we already said that are not suggested for the kitchen because this is particularly flowery. This is a good flowery because it's not heavy, even if it's classic. It's good for also for young ladies, and is very elegant for a bedroom or for an elegant office. It's perfect for living rooms and entrances, and is an interpretation of the perfume of the orchid, because you know the orchid has no perfume. This is an interpretation of the perfume of the orchid done by a nose specialized in this kind of creations. Is inspired by the elegance of the flower. And Dr. Vranjes used this orchid to give this particular elegance to the fragrance Magnolia Orchidea.
基本上兰花没有所谓的香水，到现在在市场上没有那种兰花的香水，所以他觉得兰花的这个味道呢非常非常优雅。那甚至说兰花的味道，因为它是属于花香系的一个系统，其实它有一个特别作用，它蛮适合在厨房的空间里面，因为它可以净化一下厨房，它可以净化一点，就是说，就是因为厨房里面复杂味道带来的一个就是一个 balance 一个中和。那特别是比较特别的地方是说，因为一般人觉得它是一个很女性的东西，的确它是年轻女孩子会很喜欢的。那另外一个部分是说，因为 orchid 这个东西就是兰花变成的香氛或者是香水这样的东西呢，在市场上是都没有的，只有他们家有，所以它变成是一个很特别的 item。那你们可以跟客人在互动的时候，其实也可以特别提到，市场上没有这种味道的东西。OK。
The next fragrance is West. West is always inspired by, is always the inspiration of somebody who is here in Florence. So our West are the oceans, of the West with the notes, the marine notes that you can find also in aqua, but this time with cotton flowers, some vetiver, and the top note of bergamot to give the freshness, the fresh sensation of the waves in the morning that arise from the oceans.
他说这个 West， 因为他从就是圣马丁，因为其实圣马丁在那个佛罗伦斯也是很有名的圣人，那它本身就是属于海洋系的，所以它其实它这个味道呢，它希望就是说让你的那种清新的感觉里面，包括还有就是木棉花的一些很特殊的味道，所以他希望给你一种感觉，就好像是你在就是在西方的一个早晨就是在西方的海边的一个早晨醒来的时候的一种清新跟一种就是一种放松的感觉，所以这个我觉得是一个很好的形容。OK。
Okay, so the next is Pompelmo Cassis. Pompelmo Cassis is a fresh, light fragrance where you have the top note of the grapefruit that is one of the most energizing and fresh and lively essences of citruses, and the cassis. The cassis is the black currant. Is used to give both a soft note and a sweet, fruity note, but without being too sugary. This is perfect for all the dining room, kitchen, living room, and sometimes also for some bedrooms if they are very big bedrooms.
如果在一个很大的房间里面，就很大的一个卧房里面的话呢，可能会是 cassis。cassis 的味道呢，它其实带有一点甜味，而其实那个就是葡萄柚的味道呢，是具有 因为葡萄的特色是它很具有一个提神的一个这样子的一个敏感性，所以其实它很适合的空间里面呢，也会在于说，如果你需要就是大部分的空间里面，你想要有一个味道是它很独特的穿透性的话呢，卡西斯是一个很不错的选择。但是如果在房间里面的话，一定要特别注意到，卧房里面一定要够大的卧房才可以。And by the way, you know Cassis because Cassis is the name of the French town. Why? Why you name about the Cassis?
Cassis, because cassis is the black currant is the fruit, but the essence cassis is the essence that is extracted by the fruit, but also by the branches and the fresh leaves.
Okay,
It's an extraction of the whole plant. It's not just the fruit.
Okay, but the name of Cassis is a town, right? It's a name of a town. It's a name. It's a name of the French
Cassis
town.
is the French name, but
No meanings.
in perfumery is used to indicate the essence, this kind of essence extracted by the plant.
By the plant.
Yeah.
OK， 所以他说，就因为我刚刚本来想特别问他说有没有什么特别的意涵，因为卡西斯是一个城市的名字。他说其实没有特别的意思，其实卡西斯反正是一种植物，它是这种植物系的一种水果，因为水果分好几种，不能抛上去。然后呢，就是所以它这个味道呢，其实就是不会太甜，虽然有水果的一个基调，但是不会过甜。OK。
Okay.
You know,
The next-
Matteo, wait. You know, if you have something very interesting story, just tell us. You know, sometimes because also we are curious about why you named this, like maybe Cassis or maybe West or Aqua, something else like this. So if you have something interesting story, just tell us. It's really good help for for sale, and also because I know you have many experience for sale before. So tell us more. We need to learn from you. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Veronique.
On some fragrances, the inspiration is just an idea of Dr. Vranjes, something that he wants to create due to his memories. So, for example, the West that is inspired by the perfume that comes from the oceans of the West, or the fuoco that is inspired by the fireplace. So the relaxing sensation is due to the idea of being laying on the sofa in front of a fireplace.
Okay, so the ocean of the West, and where's there? Where? Where is the ocean of the West? Near where?
Yeah.
Yeah, location.
Atlantic, sorry.
Atlantic.
Ocean.
OK， 因为就想说 West 它的名字啊，就是为什么要取一个 West？ 因为它有好几个地方嘛。那 West 它讲的是就是在亚特兰提斯海岸的西边的，是西海岸的地方。他说他很多东西都来自他的记忆，所以他跑去的那边的时候，他这边的感受，OK， 这个海岸给我的感受是什么？所以他把它记录下来。那刚刚讲到 fuoco， 因为 fuoco 刚刚讲的是火的意思嘛，其实 fuoco 另外一个字是跟 fiam 是一样的。那 fuoco 就是 Vranjes 他坐在那个壁炉边的，他坐在沙发上的壁炉边，他感受到的一个气氛的一个 feeling， 就是一个感觉，所以他把它创造出来。所以他的很多的就是香氛都来自于就是创作者他一时的灵感，甚至就是一个记忆点。所以为什么它里面一直提到就是说他在唤起你的某种记忆？其实事实上是他把这个传达出来，我觉得可以用这个故事去跟客人讲，会比较有趣。OK， go。
Okay. So I go ahead with the last fragrances, and I give you the explanation of this. The Spezierare is a spicy fragrance. Spezierare means
Which one?
rare
Which one?
spices.
Which one?
Spezierare.
Oh, Spezierare. Okay, Spezierare.
Yeah.
Yes.
It means rare spices.
Okay.
This is a mix of green spices and herbs. Here you have the cardamom, the coriander, you have the black pepper, a little bit of vetiver to give the green freshness, and is a little bit inspired by the areas of Asia,
Oh,
usually
really?
spices
Yeah.
that you find there.
Yeah. So, and does Mr. Vranjes, and he likes the spicy food?
Yes,
Okay, got it.
not too much because if he has to work, he cannot eat very spicy things because otherwise his nose will be confused.
Yeah, you were right. I
But
got
when
it.
he's outside the office and he don't have to work, he likes to eat spicy.
OK，那个 spicy 辣的，就是说意思就是说它是一个稀有的香料，就是稀有的香料这样的意思。所以就是说它用了很多的，就是我们在想到的说可能是用在食物上的香料，所以去调和出来的味道。所以它的东西其实具有一种跳动的因子，它可以让你去 refresh 的那种感觉。那这个灵感就来自于说，因为他去亚洲的时候，他去亚洲看到很多食物都用到香料，所以他就把这个东西就是取到灵感。那我刚才有特别问他说，那他喜不喜欢很辣的食物？所以他自己个人不喜欢很辣跟很重味道的食物，因为那会影响到你的鼻子。OK。
The next very particular fragrance is Melograno. Melograno is the pomegranate.
Yeah. Melograno.
The purple one. And it's particular because it's not possible to extract the essence of Melograno, of the grapefruit, of the pomegranate. Because the perfume comes just when you bite the seeds, and it's just a sensation of a second. So Dr. Vranjes spent something like 2 months biting the seeds to remember the perfume and try to recreate the perfume of the pomegranate.
You mean the grape
using
seeds?
several essences.
Yeah, the grape seeds. Grape seeds.
The grapefruit seeds.
Okay.
Not the grapefruit, sorry, the pomegranate seeds.
Okay.
Do you
Pomegranate.
have this fruit?
Yeah.
Do you know the pomegranate?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, I don't know what is that. What is that? Pomegranate.
It's a fruit, I don't know if there is a translation. It's a fruit that is round and red and is full of small seeds.
Yeah.
That you eat the seeds inside, the red and purple
Let us
seeds.
check. Wait a second. Let us check.
哪一个味道？
没有这个英文，这个是什么 ？Pomegranate. Granate.
Let me see, maybe we have a picture here.
Oh, great.
这该不会又意大利
石榴籽啊。
石榴籽。
It's kind of guava. Oh, kind of guava, right? Kind of guava.
对对对。
I know what is that. I know. It's a red one. It's a red one, right? It's a red one. It's like guava. 他说这个味道就是来自于，就是他在吃石榴的时候啊，然后他一直去咬那个籽。
But
No,
if you
Siliozi.
check on Google, if you Google the word Melograno,
You will see the picture.
you will see the picture.
Yes, we got it. Yes, you're right. We got it. 所以石榴籽
Okay.
，Yeah， 所以石榴籽啊，它就因为石榴籽有一种很特殊的味道，所以他就一直在咬那个石榴，因为他吃那个石榴的时候，吃下去的时候，他把籽咬破嘛，然后咬破它就产生一个在嘴巴里面的一个味道，他就把这个味道给记忆下来，然后呢，他就创作这一瓶。Okay.
Okay, so here the particular thing that is not possible to extract the perfume. So there was a very long study behind the creation of this essence,
Yeah.
of this fragrance.
Yes.
Because it's the reproduction of the sensation that you have when you bite the seeds of the pomegranate.
Yeah. Okay.
And is made with the red grape, the watermelon, the cassis again, and a few other things, a lot of other things, because in the fragrance you have minimum 20 pure essences inside.
Yeah.
And is one of our best sellers.
Oh, really? Great.
Yeah.
This is one of the best sellers, yes.
那他刚刚说这个的部分呢、因为其实没那个石榴就是石榴籽这个味道呢，其实石榴籽很难去被提炼出， 就是精油来，所以他们其实花了很长时间一直在研究怎么去调和这样的味道。所以说他也加了很多，例如说包括连西瓜的一个一个精油，他也把它加入进去。他用许多其他植物的部分，包括这个卡西斯的植物，所以我也蛮好奇卡西斯植物是什么。那就是他也把这个味道都给融合起来，所以说它调和出的是 Melagano， 黑醋栗哦，卡西斯是黑醋栗是不是？那就是黑醋栗，他还有加最后他用了卡西斯黑醋栗这样子的一个东西去调和出来的。OK.
Okay. The next fragrance after Melograno is Rosso Nobile. Rosso Nobile has a very particular story because is the reproduction of a wine.
Yeah.
The inspiration is a Toscan red wine, and was born because Dr Vranjes was talking with some friends, and they told him it's not possible to have a good perfume with the wine because if you leave the red wine open in a room, the fragrance is the smell that you have is not good after a couple of days.
Yeah.
And they told him that it's not possible to have a good perfume with the perfume of the wine. And so he started to study the composition of the wine and understand how to do it. And so he made the Rosso Nobile fragrance. In the Rosso Nobile you have, of course, the red grape, but you also have red fruits, you have the strawberries, you have the blackberries again, you have some violet leaves, and you have a particular note that is the birch. It's a tree that is very bitter and smoky. That is used to recreate the sensation of the tannins of the wine.
OK， 所以他说这个的名字就是非常明显嘛，就是像是它来自红酒的一个想法。那这个原因怎么来的呢？因为他有一天就是 Vranjes 跟他的朋友就是他们在喝红酒的时候，他们就说到他说你看红酒打开的时候不是很有香味嘛？他说几天之后绝对没有一支红酒会好闻，一定都很臭。然后他就说 Vranjes， 你能不能做一支像是红酒，就是可以让这个一开始的香味能够保存很久的时间？那Vranjes说好，那我也有兴趣来做。所以就是当然就是因为这个概念出发，所以当然这个瓶子长得像红酒一样，他就想要让红酒就是在我们开瓶之后一开始的那个香味呢，能够延续的很长的时间，所以他有这样的灵感去创造。那当然里面的东西呢，甜味是来自于草莓，可是呢，它里面其他的味道就混合出来的时候，会让这个味道的一个后味的部分会带着一点苦味，然后有一点那个就是熏味，就是有点烟熏味。我认为最后的烟熏味应该华木，让它创造出那个真的一个质感。So why do you use the birch wood for your, diffuser?
It's used because the birch wood is inside the fragrance.
Yeah, I think. Okay. 因为华木本身就在里面。
Part of the wine the name is tannin.
Tannin. Yes. I know tannin. Yes. Yeah, I know tannin.
That is a very important part of the wine because it gives the sensation
the body strength. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
But are very bitter and smoky, and they are not good as perfume. But you need them to recreate the idea of the perfume. Otherwise, you will have a red fruit juice and not a wine.
So, what is the result of the bitter and smoky? So, what the materials? Result bitter and sweet and smoky. Bitter and smoky.
Yeah, is the birch.
Oh, from birch. Okay, I see. 他说那个 birch 啊，本身因为他们从 birch 里面去提炼出所谓的单宁，因为单宁是红酒跟就是我们闻到的味道里面一个算是很重要的一个，就是一个强化的一个部分。不是 birch 是桦木，对，所以说他们用的桦木，因为它本身就从桦木提炼出的那个 birch。而我刚刚问他说，是不是那个所谓的苦跟那个 smoky， 就是有点那个苦味跟 smoky 是来自于 birch？他说对，就是从 birch 里面去，因为就是单宁嘛，所 所以单宁会，我们喝到红酒有时候会有点带苦，跟 smoky 是来自单宁的味道，所以它让单宁的味道比较重一点，所以它也用了桦木汁来当做那个它的那个熏香的那个枝条，不用竹子，所以它就强化它这份的味道。
黑色的那个里面它那一款它的字是黑色，是他加的。
哪边的竹子是黑色的？哦，啊，它用黑色，它是用 charcoal 吗？Okay, so and also we found, and also we found
Scusate se parlate voi non sento loro.
excuse me, yeah. So and also we found the stickers for Rosso, and also you have two versions. One is from birch, and another one is the black, maybe charcoal one.
The sticks that you have here are not made in birch. The birch is just an essence that is inside the wine.
Okay.
Inside the fragrance.
So what is that?
These are grapevines.
Vines.
These are the grapevines.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Only with the decanter. Otherwise, for the fragrance,
so what's the black
you
one?
have black sticks.
What is that?
These are the black sticks for the Rosso Nobile.
So why is black? It's charcoal or what?
No. It's still bamboo, but it's colored. It's colored in black because the Rosso Nobile is a black fragrance and is a different image of the fragrance.
Okay.
It's black with a burgundy label and black sticks.
So your bottle is a burgundy, and it's a burgundy bottle. The bottle is
The
burgundy.
label is burgundy.
OK，刚好有个，因为我刚刚想问他到底是那个勃艮第酒还是那个看米的那个部分，所以那支酒瓶是勃艮第的红酒瓶。那他为什么要用黑色的 sticker？ 他那还是竹子。那他用黑色的原因是因为说，因为这一支的那个香氛颜色 ，Yeah, OK.
If you see the label is burgundy and gold.
Yeah, no, I mean the wine bottle. The wine bottle.
In the wine bottle.
Wine bottle is also.
Just to refill the decanter.
No, another one. Your wine bottle.
The other one is just to refill.
No, wine bottle.
The wine bottle is just the refill for the decanter.
Oh.
It's not to be used alone.
I know. I mean the wine bottle is a burgundy bottle, right?
It's a wine bottle. The label is burgundy. The bottle is transparent. It's glass.
Yes. Okay. I got it.
I don't know if it's possible. See here. You
Okay.
can see it here.
Yes, I got it. Thank you.
It's a wine bottle. No, I use it.
Yeah. 因为反正它那罐红酒
And you have
那个不能
the grapevines.
这个我们还知道，还有这样使用。
And you have the grapevines to use with the decanter.
Yes, we know. Yeah, we got it. Thank you.
Okay.
没问题，我要确认一下。那
The same principle is with the Calvados,
Yeah.
with the Ballon. The Calvados is.
Wait a
the
second.
fragrance.
Wait a second. 所以说它那一支啊，我们再确认一下，就是说，因为它用黑色的 sticker 的原因，它用黑色 sticker 的原因是因为说这一支的颜色是所有里面最深的一支，所以他就刻意的用黑色的那个支给它，因为为什么？不然你吸上去说，其实我们用这个红色，其实颜色有时候比较重，所以它直接用黑色在其他小罐的部分。那这个支呢，刚刚再次跟他确认，因为我之前看到的文字上，他们用的是 birch， 就不是，这个是葡萄汁，对，所以他用的是应该是葡萄 vine 应该是葡萄汁，藤还是葡萄藤，它长出来那个葡萄藤，所以这个是葡萄藤去做的。OK， 那还有什么？因为这支是我们算是最询问度最高，他们什么问题？
所以它那个是黑炭，
不是，它还是竹子，它不是碳，它只是竹子染成黑色而已。它不是碳，我刚问过了，还有没有？
你说可以问他，它口这么大，它那不会黑炭。
好，现在就要讲这个事情。
它这个可以单买吗？
哪一个？这个汁吗？不行，都不行单买，它都是配好的。
他如果要
什么意思？
如果客人来 refill，他就
买 refill 的时候就会有，就跟我们的香氛一样，
它普通的 refill 就只会配黑
竹子，对，扩香组。
它等于一组就只是配置，它如果要再第二组就再买
没关系，这个之后我们再问他。这个用很久啊，那可以用很久了。没事，那个我们可以再问他，那个之后再问他。OK，Calvados。
Okay. Another fragrance with the same idea of recreating something that is that you can find around you is the Calvados.
OK，
Calvados is inspired by is a brandy from Normandy.
OK，
Yes,
yeah.
and is made with apples.
Oh, really? It's made of apples. OK，
Yeah,
yeah,
is distilled by apples.
yeah.
And it's very particular because it's a very old recipe and is usually made with production of different years, just to obtain always the same kind of flavor for the fragrance for the brandy. And here Dr. Vranjes started. It took 4 years to create this fragrance because a perfume is ready only when Dr. Vranjes is happy about the perfume that he's doing. You will not have a perfume every season because the market wants a perfume every season. You will have a perfume only when Dr. Vranjes is happy about his job.
Oh, really? So it's
Yeah.
not often that we can buy it by season sometimes.
Sorry?
So it's not easy, and we cannot buy it every year because.
No. When a fragrance is done, it's done.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So you
But,
mean about?
so you will always find it.
Yeah. So you mean
But,
about?
the new fragrances are sold only when Dr. Vranjes is happy about the new product he's doing.
Okay, I got it. Okay. So 4 years, you are doing for
It took
this
4
fragrance.
years of
4
study.
OK， 他说这一支是他算是超级 picky 的一支，就是那个香氛。为什么呢？因为他们花了4年时间，才从不同年年份所去做的苹果的香氛油里面呢，去综合出一支他最喜欢的东西，像什么？像白兰地，因为白兰地也是这样被酿出来的东西。那其实说这个东西呢，如果每一次的产能啊，一定要 Vranjes 他真正喜欢，他真的觉得这支真的是 OK， 就像白兰地一样，很 picky 的方式去挑剔它，他才会去卖它。不然的话呢，他那一批产量宁愿不卖。所以这个东西呢，其实是每一批它的味道呢，就是要出来到最后的时候呢，一定都是被 Vranjes 用最严格的方式，像去做一支很棒的白兰地的方式来去做一支 Calvados。所以它的基调呢来自苹果的香氛。所以你刚刚我说，差不多啊，就没有差吧？你这个一般你都很大支。
Non lo so ancora. Non l'ho ancora inventato.
我觉得其实这是一个好问题，是不是他的那个？
因为他说他刚刚讲说，他如果空气接触越多，就是会影响到消耗。他这个跟他听起来就是不一样。
So because we have questions, and also the branded cups, because the opener is bigger than the other fragrance. It's bigger than other. Yeah, the hole is bigger than
You
other.
mean the glass?
Yeah,
the glass.
yeah, the glass. Yeah. So it's bigger than the others. So is it we're going to make
You
the
have, you
yeah.
have more sticks inside, and there is a little bit of difference in the evaporation. So the 750 milliliters that you have inside the balloon will last about like 500.
他是说，其实那个开口很大，其实相对它的挥发也是会比较快一点，是没有错的。其实实际上是这个也是它里面算是挥发比较快。可我觉得，其实你们刚刚闻它味道都知道，那个是比其他淡，它比较淡。 那你已经这么淡，你的 open 还不大，根本就闻不到味道。所以我觉得它是可以这样子去解释，因为他说这支的确它的东西特别大。OK。
Okay, the last fragrance is Oud Nobile. Is the anniversary, because it has been studied 2 years ago for the 30th anniversary of the company.
OK，wait，它这一支是他们的算是周年的限定版。它2年前的时候是 Vranjes 的30周年，所以它是2年前推出的30周年的一个版本。OK。
And is inspired by the travel of Dr Vranjes in the Arabic countries, because the oud is a special kind of wood that comes from the Arabic countries, and is a wood that is soaked with a resin that has this dark color and this particular perfume, and is used to burn inside the houses in a sign of respect.
Yeah. You mean the wood material is from Arabic?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, wait a second.
Yep.
它说这个的味道就是来自于沉香的味道。那在阿拉伯国家里面，其实回教的家庭里面的确会有焚烧那个香。其实你看到基督教也有，或者是回教他们都在焚烧香。那个香就是很像是我们在做熏香的那种香。所以这个香是来自于阿拉伯国家的一些，就是他们在烧这个所谓的沉香的味道的一种 idea。所以他的想法是来自这个地方。OK。
And this is a fragrance that has been done to create like a bridge between Europe and the Arabic countries, because you have inside these warm and woody notes like the oud, like sandalwood, like amber, incense, but with some Mediterranean notes like the bergamot and the orange flowers. This is very, very warm and elegant perfume. It takes a little bit more to diffuse in the air because it's made especially with the heavy notes. So in the first hours, you don't perceive it very strong, but after the first few hours, you will have a very strong and important, elegant perfume.
这支味道呢，跟我们所有的香氛味道都会非常不一样，因为它里面东西其实它的成分里面还有一些东西会，他刚刚讲到一个什么我忘记啊，反正就是那个就是有一种就是还是有琥珀的味道，因为琥珀有味道，琥珀是种脂类的东西，所以其实我们的琥珀本来就来自有一部分的琥珀是来自一种就叫什么？不是树脂那个东西，就是到后来变成琥珀。所以树脂本身其实是有味道的，所以它用的是阿拉伯国家里面那个叫做什么香木，我就想不起来。阿拉伯有一种香木是外面有树脂那个部分，他们就是烧那个纸，所以其实那个就是那个味道来自。那另外一个部分就是说，其实很阿拉伯对不对？那另外一件事就是说，你们要注意一件事情这个是我们的味道里面算是最强烈的一支，所以它其实会让你的，就是说，其实这一支的味道会让你的鼻子一下子就是会承受太多的一种味道进去，就好像烧它那个香一样。但是他说，其实在刚开始使用的时候呢，可能前半段味道非常浓郁，但是到后半就是之后的时间呢，其实味道慢慢的开始均分散开来的时候呢，你也会习惯那个味道。那你会习惯那个味道的时候，如果你喜欢，就是我觉得他这一支他刚好特别提到 heavy notes， 我觉得他可能会比较适合，是要看客人，你有没有客人喜欢，还要看这样，就是因为有些客人，其实有一些人乳香就是这个。对，这还有乳油道也是这样子。所以你知道，对，它就是这样，它烧的就是味道。然后像这一款香氛呢，可能要比较，因为有些人鼻子，所以如果你知道有些人会过敏，他们鼻子比较不好的，他其实就是为什么？因为他才闻到，其他香氛可能就没有办法闻到太，所以这是一个很妙的。但是有一些就让客人自己去决定。 但只要说啊，我跟你讲我鼻子不好，其实我鼻子不好不代表大事，马上就去看医生。OK。
Okay, so all these fragrances are made with the highest quality essences available on the market. And due to the quality, you may see that some fragrances will change, the color of some fragrances will change a little because of the air, because of the light. It's important to suggest that the fragrance is kept far from the windows, far from the sun, to avoid a little bit the changing of color and the fast evaporation due to the warmth.
OK， 他说其实他刚刚还是提到一件事情，就是说客人拿回家使用的时候呢，这些香氛可能会有一点轻微的变色现象。变色的原因跟挥发的原因其实很类似，就是什么？就是阳光。所以最好的模式呢要远离阳光，远离阳光绝对是保存香氛的一个不二之道。所以说，那包括说可能颜色会有点变色的时候，可能客人会问你，这个颜色为什么有点变？那其实这个跟空气中也是有关系的，因为跟空气的你的湿度的变化啦，或者是说，但是主要的原因都还是来自于阳光。所以会变色的主要原因都来自阳光，包括我们空间里面的一些环境也是会影响到的，所以会变色是正常的。OK。
And when you see that the color of the fragrance is changed, you can be sure that the fragrance and the perfume is the same.
他说其实颜色变的味道是不会改变的。Yep.
The only thing that may happen is if somebody keep the fragrance too close to the sun or close to the air conditioning, they will see that at the end, in the last centimeter about, the fragrance will become cloudy and dense.
Yeah.
This is due to the fact that the alcohol is evaporated too quickly, and the part that is inside the bottle is the essential oil mixed with the preservatives, the color,
yeah.
and other things that are needed in the fragrance.
OK， 其实他刚刚提到啊，如果说香氛呢，就是假设说客人在使用的时候啊，他可能在比较短的时间之内就消化掉非常的多的时候，可能到最底部的地方，家里面地方那个剩下来会变得浑浊。为什么会有这个现象？因为它本来当挥发速度过快，或者是跟挥发到最后。
The packaging complete. We suggest you to spray on the ribbon a little bit of perfume, a different perfume, not the one that is inside, because in this way you can let the people know a new perfume.
他说，一般来说呢，我们的任何的香氛在卖出去的时候呢，包装的缎带肯定是必要的，缎带是它的基本的一个形式，就一定要被附上去。那另外一件事就是说，为什么1公升装以上的东西的时候，就是那个香氛的时候，他没有把它装到罐子里面去，像那只大罐的，因为他让客人知道这只是全新的，就像那只红酒一样，就是像这样。如果说装在这个里面，客人会觉得可能是旧的，或者是大罐的部分，特别是最大罐的东西，越大罐都一样。 它分开的目的是让你知道那是全新的东西。OK。
Veronique is telling me if you, it's important that you show the fragrances with the blotter card by the testers. So when you need the mouillette, the blotter card, or the tester, please be aware that you can always order them by Veronique or by the company, by Gwen, that will is our new colleague. But it's important that you have always the tester with the fragrance, and you don't run out of the fragrance for the testers, and you don't run out of mouillette.
Yeah, great. Okay, we got it.
I think I finished with the fragrances, with the descriptions. Do you have any question?
Yes, we have many questions. Wait. Q&A 时间。OK。1.25它有写到。1.25官方没有写到。
它是新的产品。
1.25。
它还没有。
OK， 这是好，没有，这是好问题，可以问他。Okay, we have questions. So about the 2.5 liter and 5 liter. So how much big space, how much size of the space we can use?
It depends a lot by the height of the ceilings, but usually the 2.5 liters is for about 50 square meters.
50平方米，2.5公升。
And we arrive at about 80 for the 5 liters. But if you sell the 2.5 or the 5 liters, for example, for a shop,
okay,
a shop is a place that is always open, so you have a higher diffusion.
Yeah, okay.
So you may need the 2.5 liters also for a smaller place.
Okay.
Or for the lobby of an hotel.
Yeah, okay. 他刚刚讲到那个部分，2.5公升的50平方米，50平方米大概15平左右，然后5公升的话是80平方米的话，大概是20几平。这样子的尺寸的空间呢，是属于开放式空间，是门打开来的地方，不是一个全部不用那么大罐，所以这是给开放式空间所使用的超大罐的一个部分。就像说我们这样的空间就是适合5公升装，那它可能在周遭的地方我们都可以闻到那个味道。And why do you launch the new size of the 1.1 liter?
When?
Yeah, 1.25 liter. 1.25.
Because it's a new size, is a middle size between the 500 milliliters and the 2.5 that is needed because you may sometimes the 500 milliliters is not enough. And or the 2.5 liters is a little too expensive if you want to give a good gift without spending a lot of money.
Yeah, and also very heavy. You're right.
And this is perfect because it's the perfect size, middle size, because we didn't have something in the middle. We only had the 500 milliliters of the 2.5. And this is a big difference.
Okay.
So we found this format that is perfect for everybody. Also, who wants to have a beautiful thing to keep in the house, can have something that is not so much, but is still a beautiful small thing.
Okay.
It will be available for some fragrance from September. And from the beginning of next year, it will be available in all the fragrances.
Okay.
But within today or tomorrow, I'll send you the presentation, the complete presentation for the new base and for the new gift boxes.
Okay.
For you, all gift boxes are new, but we are going to launch also Purpuri. That is something really new for our brand.
Okay, great. 所以他说，大概预计9月的时候才会开始发表1.25公升局部的商品而已。 但是从明年开始，他们希望明年开始全部都会推出1.25公升的。反正这段时间我们先慢慢看是不是真的像他们讲的，他认为500到2.5 ml， 这个就是中间落差值过大，所以客人会觉得500到不够，再大一边2.5，那有点过大，所以说是不是可以小一点？现在录音不能讲吗？小六，你不要讲哦。OK。还有吗？
那他们讲到蜡烛，
蜡烛想问什么？
蜡烛就是有客人在问说是石蜡或者是大豆蜡，因为最近蜡烛还蛮流行。
石蜡的英文是什么？大豆蜡跟石蜡。我知道是 soy， 可是他们不知道 soy wax。Okay, so what kind of material for the wax for candles? What kind of wax?
It's a mix of trademarked waxes produced by the most important producer of waxes here in Italy, and is a blend of waxes with vegetal oils made to burn without toxic smoke and without perfume.
Okay.
So you can have we can have the maximum perfume with the senses that we use.
Okay.
And we use 12% of pure essences inside. That is the maximum used in candles.
Okay. 它里面那个蜡应该是所谓的大豆油蜡，他刚刚讲的是植物油，所以我们回答客人叫植物油就好了。它的蜡是来自于植物油去混合出来的结果，那里面呢有含了12% 的一个香氛精油，所以说12% 就是我们这样固定，所以它本身那个植物油蜡是没有任何的香味，而且无毒的，无毒既没有香味，然后12% 的精油成分。
Ci foto anche.
你应该要帮台北顺便上。
Allora non vieni, faccio la spiegazione delle ande. Sono informazioni che fanno male.
他们门市有没有可以解除嗅觉疲劳？
咖啡豆啊，咖啡豆，我已经问过了，咖啡豆。
咖啡豆，所以说我们可以摆上。
那个很简单，那个我可以帮你们想办法。而且我觉得咖啡，其实我个人认为咖啡，他们在门市都用咖啡豆，我个人不喜欢咖啡豆，不是每个人都喜欢那个味道。那我之前看到，就是可是现在大部分都是用咖啡豆，可是咖啡豆你如果不换，超恶。那你们要咖啡豆，跟他们拿，其实咖啡豆是最快的，咖啡豆是现在目前为止最好用的，不然我们就用咖啡豆，好吧？好，还有吗？对啊，我们再跟他要啊，再跟他要。
像我一开始做小的成分哦，因为
你要几%的酒精吗？
对，1%
还在问，还在，他们
他们
在问他实验室。
酒精还蛮多人说是，是环保无毒有机酒精。
我跟你说，酒精即使是药用就无毒，所以那只是那些某部分叶子过去跟你酒精是什么？酒精是被蒸馏出来的东西，所以管你是来自谁，它都无毒，因为它除非你是工业用酒精，你的工业用酒精就不一样。如果是药用酒精或食用酒精，大明酿出来的啤酒也有酒精啊，所以那些我觉得那个说法，其实我们只要问出来，第一个我可以帮你摸摸，这个我觉得他把酒精的这个成分。We are talking about the ingredients of the alcohol, so we are waiting for your documents from Veronique.
Yes.
Okay, just like this. So we're waiting for your reply for this.
Okay.
Because many clients, they are also asking about this. You know, first, maybe like example, okay, so what kind of materials made of alcohol and also how much % in the fragrances? So we are waiting for your information,
Yes,
okay?
You know,
We don't usually tell to the customers the percentage of alcohol inside. We just tell them about the percentage of pure essence.
Okay, so if we can have this information, it's enough. And also, you know, by the way, sometimes also people, they are very curious. And also in Taiwan, the people, they are really care about this kind of the works. For the diffuser, or candles because they will burn, and also they were going to food in the air of the rooms. So they are really care about this, the materials. They need very safety.
Yeah. The most important things are that for the fragrances, they are made with the best quality essences available in the market to avoid allergies or other problem breathing the air.
Okay.
The candles are made without toxic ingredients. So they are made to avoid to have toxic smoke in the air. Also, the wick is natural with cotton. Made expressly without. Ti ricordi come si dice candeggina? Bleach. Without bleach.
Okay, bleach. Yes. Okay, got it. 他说，其实就是我们刚刚提到的部分。他说一般来说啊，他们不会刻意的告诉客人这么多细节关于那个，他们不会刻意的告诉客人这么多细节。对，真的是，因为第一个那是配方，第二个他们不太会提供这种资料，他只会告诉你他的酒精在里面就可以了。所以我刚刚讲过，酒精其实就是有很多的说法，有人刻意想放大去讲这件事情。其实我们可以做一件事情是知道这个无毒的，然后再一件事情就是说，它的蜡烛这里面呢，还有他刚刚香氛讲到说它的香氛精油的一个挥发成分是不会让人产生过敏，所以有鼻子会过敏的，易过敏型的人，我们的香氛也是可以适用的，我们是就是无过敏的元素在里面。然后另外一个就是说，像那个蜡烛的部分呢，他们刚刚讲材料了嘛，那个材料都里面都无毒，甚至连灯蕊。它那个新蕊在烧的那个蕊，他们用的是未漂白过的纯棉的新蕊，所以它没有漂白过，因为漂白过后的新蕊会，所以客人会要什么叫无毒？
che vengono fuori con le essenze, le cose, così non possono venire fuori. Cioè, magari l'orchidea.
Ok.
C'è l'orchidea.
还有吗？
我们有卖那个香的东西，
对。
香还有什么样的一个使用方式？是两个一起开吗？
我们过一起开。
一起开，
放在一起，要放在一起，不可以分开，放在一起。对，一个不需要喷任何东西上面，要喷，那个会散掉，散掉就会喷在上面。它会粘，就是它没味道就可以把它掉。没有啊，那干嘛卖给你那个喷的呢？那个喷的我上次不教你们。那个不是喷在车子里面的，那是喷在那个棉布上的，所以那个棉布第一个味道是没有错，那个就是符合它本身就符合精油的味道，所以是要对味道嘛，那个合成。不一样味道啊，不一样。
它是三个不同的味道，有它有名字，只是它是朝鲜就看不出来。
它不同味道你要闻看。它原本就配合这三个味道的精油种。有。对，这个可以再买。但是我跟你讲，那个怎么用？我教你们，那个不是要丢掉，而是那个棉片，它棉片你买来的时候啊，你就可以喷精油在上面，然后放在做点酱，没有味道的时候，拿那个棉片出来，放下去。放在微上，你不能用的时候，你不能用的时候就会没有。就它要补味道是在那个时候补的，是补在那个棉片上，不是喷在空气中，是补在棉片上放下去，继续有味道有上去。它有丹麦纸，对不对？然后有丹麦，可以这个啊，都可以。买来补的，不是买来就。那个我跟你讲，一般的客人是这样，其实 spray 是什么时候用？我今天还跟你讲，我跟你讲，不要跟你讲忘了，就是 spray 什么时候用 ？spray 其实不是家里面，就是如果小空间是车上，你为什么要 spray？你客人要上来就喷的，它不是无时无刻都一直在喷的。所以它平常只是喷在脚垫上，但是如果说你不是你不是的时候，是你有朋友要上车前，你先喷的，然后放到空气。
Anche guardo una banchina di cocktail sulla spiaggia che erano così. Tutti quelli che vogliono scappare vanno a aprire un banchino, vanno ad aprire un bar banchino di cocktail sulla spiaggia. Per quello. Infatti non ci va nessuno. Io proprio al Rost in Siberia, te lo vedi, c'è la gente così. È l'unico. No, perché no, l'ho comprato dalla signora della Svizzera.
另外买。大理石的 mother powder， marble powder。
Sciare. Ma poi una volta che l'ho visto, ma già prima ho capito chi era a un certo punto.
因为你上面有冷气，你的冷气直接吹进去就8块。
Sapevo come era entrata in contatto con Peter. Per cui quando mi ha contatto domandato a Peter.
修长的就是空，这冷气房上面最快，因为你都是吹它。
Non l'avevo collegato. Quando poi ho detto aspetta, se non è passata in negozio.
没有的话，我们就跟他 say 拜拜。
Effettivamente lei.
啊？泡装影片吧。
它都固定，对不对？又有一个图啦，
我们把
照那个图
影片都图给你
片就好了。
吧。
它没有什么，它没有特别的，对，
Sì.
它没有。
Invece lei è arrivata prima che
反
di
正
fare lo
缎带绑完了是要喷那个缎带绑要喷那个。
有一道跟他讲，对。
in realtà non mi conosceva bene, l'ho conosciuta quando è la prima volta lì.
他可以让他再去。
Infatti ho già detto, vieni su, che gli ho detto, no, io non c'ero, non ho mai
我
sciato.
还能私讯给他，等一下大家在
Ora
后面，
hai una maestra di sci.
你们听得急一点，跟他 say 拜
Sì,
拜。
un po', se mi segna
然后
sci.
你跟他说。
Hello,
Hello.
Mateo. Yes. Yeah, I think everything is good.
And thank you very much.
Yeah, we got all the answers we need.
Okay, we are available. If you have any other questions, you can just write us an email and we will answer you as soon as possible.
Okay,
Thank you.
so much. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
在上那个。
好，谢谢各位，太有趣了，我们竟然可以这样子。其实这个只是一个实验，所以以后都要这么搞。对，以后都要这么搞法了。好吧，麻烦你们了。